Quick. What's good, everybody? My name is Rowan. Welcome to another video. Yet the first one on this channel. Yes, I have another channel, it's a German one. So this is my first English speaking video. So enjoy the German English. Thinking. You're probably thinking? That's gonna be fun. So what I decided to do is a social media detox for 30 days. 100,000 of YouTubers already did this, but I want to do it too. So I did 30 days of social media detox. And here are a few facts and reasons why. 79% of smartphone users checking their phones every morning in the first 15 minutes after waking up. 1/3 of US citizens admit that they rather would have no sex than to lose their smartphone. We are checking our phones about 150 times per day, so we are pretty much hooked on this little device, and we tell ourselves to check on new posts real quick just to be still watching videos after 1 or 2 hours. And millennials spend more than 3.5 hours on their phones per day. Look, it's not like I hate social media, not even close. I even think it opens up a few great opportunities, like finding like-minded people very easily or seeing the opportunity to make money. There's always a good side of everything. And James Clear, in his book Atomic Habit, he is talking about a teacher that is splitting his photography students in 2 groups, one quantity and one quality. The quantity obviously had to take a lot of pictures to get the best result, and the quality group had to take just the one perfect picture. And the main point is everyone out of the quantity group became a better photographer. And that's the same case with me. I became a much better photographer over the year of doing Instagram quantity-wise. And yeah, I mean, you see one result here. The background is awesome. You go out, you do something, and that's just because you find like-minded people on Instagram. But it also eats up a lot of your time per day. And that's when it gets tricky. And no matter what reason you have to be on social media, if it's the community side or the money-making side or something in between, all comes down to one thing. It is all about the feel-good hormone dopamine, a drug that you produce by yourself inside yourself. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that is associated, among a few others, with pleasure, feel-good, and even the pursuit of happiness. So real quick mind experiment. Let's say you go to Happy Food, is a triple, quadruple chocolate shock cookie, and you're coming home from work and haven't eaten all day. You open the refrigerator and you see a plate full of those delicious smelling cookies and another one with the healthy food your beloved partner cooked the day before. And that's when dopamine kicks in full time. You're gonna take the cookies before you're gonna heat up the healthy food. Why? Dopamine is influencing the decisions that you have to make every day, and you have to make around 35,000 decisions per day. And with this amount of decisions that you have to make, your brain is going for the easy way, or probably for the way that and lets you anticipate happiness. And there's nothing wrong with it, especially when I tell you that dopamine is also associated with blood flow, with focusing on something, motivation, and even your mood you're in. And this is what the people that are working for those social media platforms also know, that dopamine flood can produce a temporary, and this is important, a temporary feeling of euphoria, a high intensity of happiness. This is where you gotta draw a line that's telling you, okay, I gotta stay on this side, I am keeping control over my life, and if I step over and going further, I know that's where I am gonna lose the control. Dopamine is tricking you into Insta, TikTok, YouTube story, Reels and Shorts. Swipe up, tap next and stop. Hammer time. Scrolling, swiping further to find another one, the next video that is even funnier than the one before. just because you want more and better, faster, taller, and you have the feeling of missing out, the FOMO. And yes, as you can assume by now, I had the feeling that I stepped over this drawn line and lost control over part of my life. And those 30 days were supposed to get me back into taking full control over my life and feeling good, just make me feel good, and do whatever I love, like filmmaking. That's at least what it's called on YouTube. The first 2 days they felt like I was the king of the world. And that's also because of dopamine, because I had the feeling that it was a challenge that I took on, that I had with myself. And going through those 2 days without even checking my phone, it was like dropping the mic in front of me and being the king. But then after those 2 days, the following 2 weeks, that's when reality kicked back in. And I realized how often I really check my phone. You know, message incomes, or how many new views do I get on my last video. I was constantly checking I would probably say every minute. I had the feeling that I depend on this little device of life in my pocket. So all the habits kicked in, but the difference was that I realized that I had those habits. And that's the first step, realizing what kind of habits you build up over the time, because habits are normally automatically, so not noticeable. And if you start to notice what kind of habits you are having, that's when you can start to make a change. And that's what I did. After noticing my odd bad habits, I challenged myself to write this video and start an English speaking channel on YouTube. So what did I learn over those 30 days? Yeah, probably I learned that it's not really an advice to tell people to just do it. You really gotta be aware of what you do and just do it. And if this content is something you are into in 2020, I hope you're gonna smash the subscribe button, hit the thumb up button, and I'm gonna see you next week. See you. You're probably thinking that this is not a new topic. 45, 47.